Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Sneak peek number 2 is here. And it's funny because I was actually just getting prepped up ready to do a video, Black Panther PvP showcase in this uniform right here. Yes, it's 3099 uniform, and that's going to tie in and make sense in just a minute. And it's kind of coincidental in a way, at least in a slight way. But let's get to the sneak peek here. Alrighty, guys, so typically I don't do things this way. I'll pop over here afterwards, but first we're actually going to take a look at Danny Koo's Twitter page here because, you know, he always posts stuff about the sneak peeks, and he says 3099 series for War Machine, Hulkbuster, and Rescue. Yes, those are the characters that are actually in this sneak peek here, so let's take a look at it. Alrighty, ladies and gents, let's go ahead and play that track here. Yeah, so right there, that's Rescue. We got Hulkbuster, and then War Machine there. And then at the very end here, it says, next time, baby. Okay, so I actually went through this, right, using the period comma trick. And let me tell you, it takes a long time to get through 19 seconds just hitting that period button. Man, it totally dissects the video like frame by frame. It's absolutely amazing. But a couple things to note here with the uniforms. And we're going to talk about what the next time baby is. Okay, so right there, right, the 3099 uniforms, right, if you played any of them, maybe besides the Black Panther one, I really noticed much of, like, they kind of got like that holographic type tech going on, right? And you can see it on Hulkbuster's left arm there, right? It looks like he's got some kind of shield maybe, some kind of weaponry just kind of coming off of his left arm there, and you can see it again there a little bit better. And I don't know, are they all going to operate like in the same way as, you know, the Avengers got their 3099, right? Black Widow, Captain America, and then Iron Man. And I got a thing or two to say about 3099 uniforms because they've all been complete garbage. Not one of them has been really good for anything. I'd say the best one is the Black Panther one, but that's only because it's the one that's been latest released, right? If they made it the same power level as the other ones, it would just be, it would, I don't know, it might even be worse than the one that he has now. Maybe not worse, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, and this next time, baby, where is this phrase from? Alrighty, guys, so you know at the very end of the sneak peek it said next time, baby. Well, if you're not exactly sure where that's from, I found this here. I'm just gonna play it. It's only 15 seconds, but that's Terrence Howard in Iron Man 2008. He takes a look at the suit.
Next time, baby. There wasn't a next time.
No, there wasn't. There was not a next time, man. No next time for that man there. People are saying it's the biggest troll in the MCU. You could probably even expand that to a larger group of movies and whatnot. But there's so many memes about it. It's actually pretty funny why they didn't follow through with it. I don't know. Maybe there's some changes in upper management. But let's move on here. Oh, and if you're not aware, Terrence Howard, he played Tony Stark's best friend, Rhodes, a.k.a. War Machine, in that movie there. All right, so we can't have a sneak peek video without at least reading what they have to say on the forum because this might give some kind of insight into something that's coming. Because in the Summer Day sneak peek 1, they mentioned villains on Twitter. It might even have been on the forum as well that they mentioned villains. I know on Twitter they at least said something about it. Now it doesn't always necessarily mean that a villain is actually coming because I believe they said it before, but nothing actually came about it. But check this out. So what they say here is they say Stark Industries 3099 has created new units using future technology. Agents, check out the new suits made for his closest future allies and his latest weapon made to fight colossal enemies. Does that mean, is that giving a hint to Colossus? Now, I was talking to some people, I'm like, you know, maybe that's just too straightforward and too obvious to actually mean that it's Colossus. But if you think about all of the other hints, right, that they've given in the sneak peeks and whatnot, they've been pretty straightforward. Like, there's no hiding the ball with their wording and all this. So, man, could it certainly be Colossus? That would be so dope. I would be so happy to actually, you know, get tier 3 Colossus or Awaken skill. You know, put them back in the PvP meta. I mean, he's technically PvP meta, right? He's Alliance Conquest meta, he's Alliance Tournament meta, he's a timeline meta. You'll see him on every timeline team, but he's just not doing the damage, right? He's just he's not fun. He's not a fun character because he's just there for the support. He's not really doing much of anything but just being there. And then it says an armor war upgrade here, and then at the bottom, it also says the year 3099 is more dangerous than ever. In order to protect its citizens, these armored warriors need to be upgraded with new gear. And we're going to talk about this new gear and being an upgrade in just a second here. So let's pop over to the actual game here. Alrighty, guys. So here we are. Let's talk about what's going on here. So what they're telling us that Hulkbuster, Pepper Potts, right, aka Rescue, and then War Machine here are all getting the 3099 uniforms, right? And could we speculate that it'll all be an Awakened skill? That seems to make a lot of sense. Maybe see like Iron Man in the Awakened skill as well. I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of like how they have Thanos up there snapping. You have Iron Man with the gauntlet snapping. Boom. But honestly, I just want to say don't get your hopes up, because all of the 3099 uniforms up until this point have been complete garbage. When have you? Okay, so we got 3 of them for free, right? We got the okay, this one, no, there we go. Okay, so the 3, right? Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Widow you got for free for completing the story mode. So the fact that they're not like meta uniforms, I'm kind of okay with. But we just got Black Panther's 3099 uniform, and it's not good. It's not good, guys. Like I said, I was just about to do a PvP test for the man. Now, he doesn't have a heal, which is totally setting him back. I'm still holding out hope that they're actually going to buff this guy. I really hope that they actually do. Just at least give him a heal. But even without a heal, I think he could be okay for PvP. I'm going to do the testing. It'll be one of my next videos there. But in any case, as it stands right now, all these uniforms are just no bueno. They're no good. So let's hope that the 3 new uniforms, right, Hulkbuster, Pepper Potts, and then this guy right here, War Machine, that they're actually good uniforms. Because as of right now, these characters, they're just Shadowland characters. I mean, pretty much any non-Awakened 9 Tier 3 character is more or less a Shadowland character or Alliance Conquest. I mean, Hulkbuster and Rescue, they're actually very good for Shadowland, especially Rescue. She's actually not like all that bad. And War Machine too, he's not like terrible, but they can't be used. So I'm glad that they're actually getting an upgrade. They're upgrading characters that are already in the game, and to actually make them usable. Now we have combat character. So stage 60 that I'm on, he could, I don't know, maybe is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be stronger than the Maker? We'll have to see. And will they keep Pepper Potts and War Machine as blast characters? I have to imagine that they actually will. And Colossus, can we expect something from him? I mean, that was a pretty straightforward hint, if that is actually a hint. They're talking about some Colossus enemy, right? So if it's not Colossus, then maybe it's, they just mean somebody that's of large stature, that's big in size. Well, what do you know? It's just a sneaky bandit popping up in here to talk about some things here. Okay, so something that was brought to my attention after I did yesterday's video, the Summer Days video, is that all of the female characters in the Summer Days, right, because it's been 1 male, 1 female character, have been paid cost. So Gwenpool, White Fox, Enchantress have all been paid cost, and Cable, Groot, and then Deadpool. Well, I mean, I don't know. Deadpool is kind of, is a female with that uniform, but through and through, he's a male in most other cases. But yeah, Cable, Deadpool, and then Groot were all crystal cost, whereas White Fox, Enchantress, and Gwenpool were the paid cost. Just to throw that out there. So it seems like they're following the trend. Females paid, and the male is just the crystal cost to set some things straight out there for you guys. All right, sneaky bandit out. Oh, and another thing, guys. So this is just me putting on my tinfoil hat here. Okay, so the last time we saw these 3099 uniforms, well, the first time we saw them, it was Iron Man, Black Widow, and Captain America, right? 3 characters. Here we have another 3 characters. We have Hulkbuster, Rescue, and then War Machine. Could we be getting another story mode that, and these uniforms are actually free at the end of it. It kind of makes sense, right? 3 characters. You need 3 characters on a team, and the last time it was, in fact, 3 characters here. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's certainly a possibility. Honestly, though, if it is that way, and that means that the uniforms are just not going to be good, I really hope that it isn't. I hope any character, right, that they give a rework to, especially these 3 characters here, that they actually make them decent. Now, is it going to be fair if they're actually like better than, if all 3 of them are better than Iron Man? You tell me. I don't think that it actually would be. Iron Man is definitely just superior. I mean, he's got a superior uniform, but you know, we all know power creep is real, and if they're not as good as he is, we're gonna think that they're just no good, right? So at the end of the day here, I'm thinking that all 3 of them are going to get an awaken skill, and I'm really hoping that Iron Man's going to be in it, right? Like I mentioned, just snapping the gauntlet at the top, just like Thanos is in the Black Order awaken skill. That would be pretty cool. Or it's going to be the story mode deal, and we're going to see these 3 uniforms for free at the very end. I hope that's not the case. And I was going to preview these uniforms here, but honestly, it would just be a waste of time. They're just no good. Outside of Shadowland, and then maybe some niche like Alliance Conquest stuff, but that seems to be really any character that isn't in the complete trash tier at this point, that's not tier 3 or Awaken. Well, man, I was really hoping for the Universal Mail to come and save the day for Stage 65 and all. I'm not that upset about it. Honestly, these aren't really my favorite characters. They're kind of just mad at me. I mentioned before, Adam Warlock, Doom, God Emperor Doom, or Sentry Void, or even Beta Ray Bill with the Uni. I think he's kind of due for a Uni at this point. But any of them I would actually favored above any of this here. Not super excited about it. I don't know. Maybe they'll change one of their tags. Maybe they'll change this guy's tag to Universal. Highly doubt it. That's never going to happen. But a man can hope, can he? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it there. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you think I missed anything. I think I pretty much hit on every note, throughout the sneak peek here, but let me know in the comments. But I got more stuff, guys. Yes, I think Black Panther could have some niche timeline value. Give him a regen. I think he needs a regen there. He's got a lot of HP. Like, he's got an energy on. He has 76,000 HP. So with the regen, we'll have to see exactly where that puts his HP. I'm sure if I build him up more, with more HP, right, switch some uniform options over to HP, he could have over 100,000. And that's something. That is something special. So I'll be bringing that to you. So guys, you better stay tuned. You stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there now. Peace.